Teacher,
Morning.
thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. We really appreciate this opportunity. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Nur Alam Maisara.
My name is Muhammad Malafi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Sharifah Sridamya.
My name is
Hello.
Priscilantia,
Hi there.
and all of us is from Uni Razak Coaching Sarawak. We are here to conduct an interview for our school project. The purpose of this interview is to learn more about the teaching profession, especially your experience, challenges, and your motivation as a teacher. We choose to interview you because we admire your teaching styles, your dedication, and the way you interact with students. We believe we have valuable insight to share. Once again, thank you for your time, teacher. If you're ready, we would like to begin with our first questions.
Let's go. Let's rock.
My first question is, in your opinion, what is continuous assessment details in differentiation and how do contents, process, and product adjustment support students' needs?
Okay, let's see. Continuous assessment is essential because it provides up-to-date insight into student progress, their strength, and areas of difficulty. This real-time feedback helps me to make timely adjustment rather than waiting until the end of a unit. Content adjustment allow teachers to modify what student learns, for example, giving reading materials at different level, uh, or providing background resources for those who need more context. Process adjustment focus on how student learn, such as using hands-on activities uh, or for verbal learners. Okay, product adjustment involve changing how student demonstrates understanding. I think that's all.
Thank you, madam. And my question is based on strategies and approach. What do you do to make sure your teaching works for students with different learning needs? And are there any tools or materials that help you teach students in different ways?
Okay. First one, the most important things that when we start by planning our lesson with multiple entry points so all students can engage regardless of ability level. Okay. Here, most of the teacher or me too, we use technology tools like interactive food quizzes for quick feedback and learning platforms such as Google Classroom, Padlets, to share different material. Flexible grouping, so student works with peers who complement their skill. I mean, the good one will help the slow one. Okay. Variety resources such as videos, graphic organizer, uh, interactive graphics. Okay, this will make the student fun and good for us too as a teacher.
My second question is, how do you find out what students already know, what they like, and how they learn best before you plan your lesson?
Okay, I think the first one that we have to conclude this thing by doing the diagnostic test assessment, such as short quizzes, concept map, mind map. Okay, this interest survey and learning style inventories at the start for the terms. So we can observe students doing their group activity and class discussion. Okay, this is the main things to carry out this uh, uh, these things.
Alright, madam. I'd like to start by asking, can you share an example on how you use the differentiated instruction in your lesson, and including how you adjust assignments or assessment for students with different needs?
Okay, first of all, I will give the advanced student the task of comparing industrial changes across, for example, two countries. Students need more support work with a guided timeline and visual. For assessment, student could choose to submit a written report or a short video documentary or some illustrate graphic. Okay, this ensure everyone meet the same learning objective, but in different way based on their strength and weaknesses.
I see. And how do you keep all the students stay engaged and motivated during those lessons?
The most important things, I think we should connect lesson to their real life situations. Offer choices in assignment, such as if you want to do the visual assignment or hard copy assignment, soft copy assignment is on their ability to carry out the task. I think I also build interactive elements such as like debate, role play, quick reflection activities to students to make them stay active participant in the task given.
All right, madam. I'd like to start by asking, can you share an example of how you use differentiated instruction in your lesson and including how you adjust assignment or assessment for students with different needs?
Okay. For advanced student, the task of comparing industrial changes across two countries. That is for example. Okay, for students need more support work with a guided timeline and visual. For assessment, student could choose to submit a written report, a short video documentary, or an illustrated sample of method. Okay. Next, this ensure everyone meet the same learning objective, but in ways that match with their skill and experience.
And how do you keep all the students stay engaged and motivated during those lessons?
Okay, I always make sure the lesson should connect to their real life situation, offer choices in assignment, and celebrate small successful. I also build in interactive elements like debates, role play, and quick reflection activities so students stay active participant in their learning activities.
Okay, now moving on my next part. What are the main challenges you face when implementing differentiation instruction, and how do you overcome issues like student resistance or limited time?
Okay, the biggest challenges are time constraint and managing multiple learning paths in one class. To address this, I use templates and reusable resources to save planning time. I start small, differentiate for one or two aspects at the same time instead of the whole lesson at once. Clear rubric or instruction and routines help students work more independently, freeing me to give targeted support.
And lastly, have you encountered any problems with curriculum or testing requirement, and how do you handle them?
That one for sure, yes. Sometimes standardized tests limit flexibility. I align my differentiate activities with the required learning outcome so that while the method vary, the core objective remain intact. It's still the same. For exam preparation, I gradually introduce test style question but still allow variety practice method leading up to them.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Come.
Next, my question is how do students respond both academically and emotionally when you use differentiated instruction in your teaching?
Academically, I notice engagement, better retention, and higher achievement, especially among students who previously struggled emotionally. Students gain confidence because they see that learning can be tailored to their strength. They also develop a more positive attitude towards challenges because they have multiple ways to succeed in their learning session.
Excuse me, madam. I would like to ask you what resource can help teachers get better at differential instruction?
Okay, first of all, the hard copy, that is books. You can get many kind of books about teachings. Okay, the second one, online courses from platforms such as Coursera or Edutopica articles. The third one, professional learning communities, that is PLC, where teachers share their strategies in learning and teaching. Okay. The fourth one, observing colleagues who excel and reflecting on their method. The last one you can get from the student feedback to refine approach in your teaching activity. You can ask them whether you like my class, whether you dislike my class. Their input is a big model for you to refine whether you are successful in teaching or not.
For the last question is, what advice do you have for new teachers? How do you improve your own differential instruction, and what do you think about its future in English?
Okay, I don't have any advice. For me, when you go through this kind of field, you will be better, and keep it. Okay. I just want to say to all the youngsters, put your soul into this field, be a good teacher, do as you teach your own flesh and blood. Okay, so you will be in the good pathway. Okay, inshallah, this teaching line, Allah had mentioned it a few of times in Quran. So this is one of the blessed career for a human beings. I mean, you educate a student from zero to hero. And to all the youngsters, good luck. Inshallah, this is a blessed career for all of you. That's all.
Thank you, madam. That concludes our interview for today. On behalf of our group, we would like to sincerely thank you for taking the time to share your experience and knowledge with us. Your answers have given us better understanding of the teaching profession and have inspired us in many ways. We truly appreciate your patience and openness in responding to our questions. Thank you again, teacher, and thank you for your advice. We wish you all the best in your teaching journey, and we hope to make you proud with our project.
Inshallah, I wish all the best for all of you too. I pray to God you will be a successful teacher.
Thank you. And that's all from us. Thank you.